The following is a feature presentation of the Replay Sports Channel, home for the great games. Good afternoon, football fans. Glenn Walker here, joining you from the Replay Sports Studios. We're getting ready to begin Wildcard Sunday. 2 games yesterday, and we're going to kick things off today with the London Knights visiting the Birmingham Americans. Taking a look at the playoff brackets, as you can see yesterday, Toronto defeating Berlin 15-10. They get to move on to the divisional round. We will know who they play after we complete this game. And Mexico City, no problems against Chicago. There's a little bit of a typo there. Mexico City will go to St. Louis. In the Action PC game, the teams, we do the reseeding between the rounds. So Mexico City will go to face number 2 seeded St. Louis in the Western Conference. So here today, though, we've got what most writers and pundits have called the Sean Payton Bowl. And the reason why Sean Payton, who is the current head coach of the London Knights, was once a head coach here in Birmingham. Several years ago, under one of its former iterations, London was based in Birmingham, and he led them from the years 2007 to 2008. And then after that, after the team moved across the Atlantic, Sean stayed in Birmingham and became coach of what became the Birmingham Americans. He was here from 2009 to 2018, won 2 Pantheon Bowls as the head coach, 2013, 2015. Quarterback by the name of Aaron Rodgers was the quarterback of those teams. You might have heard of him. And this isn't Sean's first visit back to his former abode. London visited here 2 years ago and defeated the Americans 29-19. On the other side of the ball, the talk all week has been the injury to rookie quarterback Kenny Pickett. Kenny picked up a knee injury in the defeat against Washington last week. He will be out for this week. The hope is Birmingham head coach Doug Peterson hopes to have Kenny back if Birmingham advances to the divisional round. So in his place will be Jacoby Brissett, longtime backup, and we will see how he fares today. So all eyes will be on Jacoby Brissett heading into this game. Legion Field, not an empty seat here today. 52 degrees, sunny Sunday afternoon here in mid-December. So glad you could join us on our YouTube channel. Referee Clay Martin conducting the coin toss. Birmingham has won the toss. They've elected to receive. Cade York preparing to kick off. Back deep to return is Turpin. Turpin named to the All-Star team as a kick returner in the season that he's had. Ball on the tee. Cade York's hand in the air. We're getting set to get underway. Eastern Wildcard game Sunday. And we're underway with a long kick by York that will not be returned. So Jacoby Brissett said the week leading up that he had a good week, knows the offense, and feels very confident coming into this game. So he will be the signal caller due to the injury to Kenny Pickett. Chuba Hubbard also gets the start tonight. Running back DeAndre Swift out from a shoulder injury sustained last week. Justin Jefferson, Chris Godwin are two wide receivers lined up on the left side. Jamarr Chase will be lined up on the right. Juwan Johnson is the tight end. Braxton Jones, Mike McClinchy are the tackles. Joel Bentonio and Ben Powers are the guards. And Creed Humphrey at center. Birmingham in their home uniforms, blue jerseys, white helmets, white pants, white numerals, and they're going to be moving right to left across your screen. Brissett, play action, going to pass on first down. Plenty of time to throw. All the way downfield, looking for Hubbard, incomplete. So Brissett coming out throwing, and he was looking to go deep. Let's take a look at the London defense. Joey Bosa, Max Crosby, the defensive ends. Jeffrey Simmons, Devon Hamilton are the defensive tackles. Jalen Phillips, Arden Key are the linebackers. Deron Bland and Patrick Peterson are the cornerbacks. Jamal Adams and Von Bell are the safeties. Anthony Brown is the nickelback. Second and 10 from the Birmingham 25, just underway here from Legion Field. Eastern Wildcard game on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Hubbard takes the screen pass from Brissett. Has some blocking. There's a penalty flag. Tackle made by Phillips.
Grabbing the face mask. Defense. Number 15. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
So Phillips called by our referee Clay Martin for the face mask penalty. So not only is it a first down, Birmingham has the added bonus of getting the ball near midfield. Ball will be marked at their 46. First and 10. Brissett back to pass. Over the middle. Completes it to Jefferson. He's got a first down into London territory. Finally tackled by Brown at the London 42. Make that the London 41. Birmingham already into enemy territory here early. Birmingham switches to the I formation for the first time. Bryant in at the fullback. Pitch right to Hubbard. Gets around right in, but he's met at the line of scrimmage by Joey Bosa. Brings up second and 10. From the London 41, quick pass by Brissett, connects to Jefferson at the 35. We have a penalty flag. He picks up a first down at the 30. Finally tackled by Brown at the 28.
Holding, offense, number 70, 10-yard penalty.
So holding on right tackle Jones will move the ball back just inside Birmingham territory at the Americans' 49-yard line. No score here, just underway in Birmingham. Toronto beat Berlin yesterday. Tampa Bay and Paris awaiting the winner of this game to find out who they're going to be playing next week in the Divisional Round. give to Hubbard on the draw play. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Hamilton with the tackle. They'll bring up 3rd and 20. Birmingham needs to reach the London 31 for a first down. Four wide receivers set in for Birmingham. Man in motion to the near side. Brissett back to pass. Plenty of time to throw. Looking. Gonna go downfield. And that pass is deflected and nearly intercepted by Gibson. Couldn't hang on to it. It brings up 4th down and the punting unit. Tressway prepares to kick it away. Sims the deep man. Hardly no wind here today. Great football weather, 52 degrees. As Way gets the kickoff. And that's going to sail in and out of the end zone for a touchback. And with 12:20 to go here in the first quarter, the London Knights offense take to the field. Let's take a look at that offensive formation. Carson Wentz will be at quarterback. Christian McCaffrey, the double threat at running back. He can run with the ball, he can catch the ball. Stephon Diggs, Randall Cobb are the wide receivers. They will line up on the left side of the line. Drake London, first-round pick, wide receiver from USC, will line up on the right. Gerald Everett, tight end, will be on the right side. Lane Johnson, TJ Humphreys are the tackles. Andrew Norwell, Titus Howard are the guards, and Robert Hainsey will be over the ball at center. London in their away uniforms. White jerseys, silver helmets, silver pants, black numerals. They're going to be moving left to right across your screen. Wesco comes in as the fullback, and they shift to a traditional I formation. Give us to McCaffrey, straight up the middle. Gets to about the 23, pickup of 3. Elliott with the stop. Let's take a look at that Birmingham defense. They'll run a 3-4. Clark and Hendrickson are the defensive ends. Jonathan Allen will be the nose tackle. Interior linebackers are Mosley and Phillips. Your outside linebackers are Nwosu and Reddick. Quarterbacks are Robertson and the all-star Jalen Ramsey. Your safeties are Deshaun Elliott and Nasir Adderley. 2nd and 7 for the London Knights on their first drive. Knights move into a 2 tight end formation. Wentz to pass on 2nd down. Forced to flee the pocket. He's to the 30. He's got the first down. 35. Shakes a linebacker. Gets to the 40. Brought down by Mosley. Picked up of 19. Ball be spotted at the London 42. Wentz from the gun, looking to throw a screen to McCaffrey, but it was too far ahead of him there. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. London as a franchise, making its 21st postseason appearance. The team is 12-21. First postseason appearance in 2 years. Last time they were in the playoffs was back in 2021. Second and 10. Wentz in trouble. Forced to scramble. Gets to the 45. Elliott with a tackle at the 47. So a pickup of 5. They'll bring up 3rd and 5. 10.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. No score between the Knights and the Americans. 4 wide receiver set. Empty backfield behind Wentz. Back to pass. With time. Over the middle. Completes it to Diggs at the Birmingham 45. Ramsey tackles them at the Birmingham 42. Just under 10 minutes to go now. And London is on the move. Ramsey, one of 5 Birmingham players to make the Eastern All-Star team. Guard Joel Bitonio, defensive tackle Allen. Safety Jordan Poyer, who, as you probably noticed, listed as out. Dislocated elbow, will not be playing today. And the kick returner Turpin. 1st and 10, ball to Birmingham 42. Raheem Mostert into the game at running back. Tailback in the I formation. Gives to Mostert, left side of the line. And gets 1. Phillips with the tackle at the 41. Bring him 2nd and 9. McCaffrey back into the game after a quick break. London back to the 3 wide receiver formation. Wentz back to pass. Quickly over the middle. In and out of the hands of Cobb. Neal closely guarding him there. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. Wentz back in the pistol, calling out the plays. Great protection. All day to throw. Going downfield. Deflected by Ramsey. He was looking for Diggs there, but Ramsey, the all-star, all over it. So they'll bring up 4th and 9. And it would be a very long field goal attempt for one Cade York. So Sean Payton will send out the punting team. Speaking of All-Stars, Ryan Stonehouse selected to the Eastern Conference All-Star team. He'll be looking to punt this one away from Turpin. Good snap. Stonehouse gets the punt away. No wind to speak of here, but that ball's going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. 8:28 left to go here in the first quarter. Both teams have had 1 possession, but have come up with no points. Birmingham Americans making their 12th playoff appearance. 0 for their last 3 in playoff games. Doug Peterson in his first season as head coach, replacing Mike Singletary. Brissett directing traffic where he wants players to go as they line up. Hubbard in the I formation behind Bryant. From the 20, Hubbard gets the handoff. He's going to go left side. Gets to about the 24. Max Crosby with the tackle. London has 4 players representing the Knights organization on the All-Star team. Max Crosby, the defensive end. Wide receiver Stephon Diggs, Stonehouse the punter, and the tackle Lane Johnson. 2nd and 6 coming up. Brissett from the pistol, play action, gonna throw. Near side, completes it to Jefferson. He's got the first down. Finally brought down by Brown. at about the Birmingham 33. Nearing the halfway point of the first quarter, no score between the Knights and the Americans. Back to pass. Over the middle, completes Jefferson at the 40. There's a flag down, tackled by Brown, 7-yard pickup. Let's see what the foul is.
Holding. Offense. Number 70. 10-yard penalty.
Oh, and Jones gets called for his second holding penalty of the game. That'll move Birmingham back to their own 23. He's having to do battle against Max Crosby, so the game in the trenches there. First and 20, 6:59 to go here in the first quarter. Brissett forced to scramble, and he'll get a couple. Simmons pulls him down at the 25. Looks like there was going to be a shovel pass there, but Hubbard was not open. We saw them practicing that yesterday. Brings up 2nd and 18. Brissett passing on 2nd down. Again, nearly picked off. This time Brown swatting it away from Jefferson. It'll bring up 3rd and 18. Five wide receivers set for Birmingham. Motion to the far side. Brissett, back to pass, looking, throwing it long down the field for Chase. He juggled, but he can't hang on. Oh, that might have been an interception. Peterson is claiming that he caught the ball off of the rebound, and Sean Payton has thrown out the red challenge flag. And let's hear from Clay Martin and find out what the ruling is.
Upon further review, the ball was secured before it hit the ground. Interception, no timeout will be charged.
What a fluky play. Patrick Peterson who came away with the season interception awards with 8 this season, gets a crucial one here in the wild card playoff game. And a successful challenge there for head coach Sean Payton. London will get the ball at the Birmingham 44. 1st and 10, 6:05 to go here in the first quarter. Wentz back to pass. And looking for McCaffrey, but Nwosu tips that one away. Incomplete. Clock stops with 5:57 to go in the first quarter. Second and 10. Wentz throws, completes to Diggs near the 30. Ramsey with the tackle, but a first down for London. Ball be marked at the Birmingham 32. Trips formation to the right. Play action. Wentz sets to throw. Over the middle to Diggs at the 20. Finally tripped up by Ramsey. Pickup of 14. London inside the red zone for the first time tonight. Boy, what a dogfight here between Diggs and Ramsey. A little bit of jawing on that last one too. Watching two all-stars go against each other here. I have to watch that play again. Wentz back up under center. I formation. Transfers the ball to McCaffrey. Up the middle. Clark with the stop at the 16, pickup of 2 yards. McCaffrey's numbers on the season: 142 carries, 597 yards, and 11 touchdowns. Back to the 12 formation. 1 running back, 2 tight ends. Wesco and Schultz are the 2 tight ends. Wentz gonna pass. Over the middle, looking for Schultz, but he can't pull it in. Incomplete. He'll bring up 3rd and 8, under 4 minutes to go. London with the best opportunity so far today of reaching the scoreboard first. Empty backfield behind Carson Wentz. Sets to throw. Over the middle, completes it to Sims at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, London. As we watch the replay again, great catch and run by Sims. And London strikes first. York's point after attempt is good. So with 3:46 to go, the Knights strike first. They lead at 7-0 here in the Eastern Wildcard game. Turpin back to receive the kickoff. He'll take the short kickoff from the 1. Turpin at the 10, the 20, gets by 2 men at the 25, finally brought down at the 27. 3:35 to go here, first quarter. Birmingham finds themselves down 7-0. Number 3 seed at home, down to the 6th seed. Give is to Hubbard. Off tackle right. 30. 34 before being tackled by Bosa. Pickup of 7. Trips left on 2nd and 3. Brissett back to pass. Pressure coming from the right side. He gets it off, but it's picked off by Johnson. Second interception in as many drives. Jalen Johnson, the former Ute, with the pick. And in 2 consecutive drives, Brissett has thrown an interception. And we'll watch the replay. You can see the pressure coming. Crosby and Bosa coming around the ends there, and Brissett throws it into danger. London gets the ball at the Birmingham 36. 2:46 to go, and London with an opportunity to score more points here. Three wide receiver set. Wentz from the pistol. Back to pass. Drifts right. Throws downfield. Incomplete. He was looking towards Drake London, but the two did not connect. Brings up second down. Empty backfield for the Knights. Wentz. Time to throw. Checks underneath to London at the 30. Finally pushed out of bounds by Robertson. Pickup of 6. Brings up 3rd and 4. On 3rd and 4. Wentz over the middle to Diggs. He's got the first down. Caught that between two blue shirts. Ramsey will get credit for the tackle. It's a 5-yard pickup. Ball's at the Birmingham 25. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. I formation behind Wentz. Penalty flag. Someone moved.
Ball start. Offense. Number 11, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
So Carson with the head bob there. That'll back the Knights 5 yards to the 30. Sean Payton trying to get an explanation there from one of the other officials. Brings up 1st and 15 from the Birmingham 30. Wentz to pass. Looking to throw a screen. Oh, wow, that was nowhere near close to McCaffrey. Clock stops with 1:18. Brings up 2nd and 15. Empty backfield now behind Wentz. Time to throw. Over the middle. Complete to London at the 25. Robertson with the tackle. Pickup of 6. Now bring up 3rd and 9. Wentz. Plenty of time to throw. Looking. Over the middle. Completes to London in the 15. He's got the first down. Robertson with the tackle. Ball be placed at the Birmingham 14, and that looks like it's going to be the last play of the first quarter. And the London Knights off to a great start. 2 turnovers by the Birmingham Americans. And the Knights lead it 7-0. You're watching WFL football, Wildcard Weekend, here on the Replay Sports Channel. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the second quarter. And just a reminder, later today, the second game of our Sunday wildcard weekend, the Memphis Express at the San Diego Fleet. That will finish up wildcard weekend, and we'll start divisional play next week. Let's take a look at those first quarter statistics for you. Only score we have so far, Carson Wentz, 16-yard touchdown pass to Sims. And we take a look at the statistics there. There you go. London, 110 yards in total offense compared to 41 with Birmingham. Of course, the big one there, the 2 turnovers, the interceptions thrown by Brissett, slight edge to London in the time of possession department. Wentz off to a good start, 8 of 15, 80 yards. Again, Brissett, a quarterback rating of 8.3. That's not good. Stephon Diggs, 4 catches for 42 yards already. London on the move. 1st and 10, ball at the Birmingham 14 as we start the second quarter. Knights line up in the I formation. McCaffrey, the tailback. McCaffrey stutter steps, goes right side, gets to the 10 before being stopped by Reddick at about the 8-yard line. Pickup of 6. Wentz operating from the pistol. Play action. In trouble. Hit. Fumble. Who's got the ball? Clay Martin unpeels the pile there. And London. London hangs on to the ball. And we marked at the Birmingham 11. I think Norwell jumped on it. Boy, you probably want to know what's going on at the bottom of that pile. So Norwell hung on to it. Ball be marked at the Birmingham 11. So technically, when all is said and done, a loss of 3. Now bring up 3rd and 7. Knights can still get to the Birmingham 4 and get a fresh set of downs. McCaffrey will line up on the slot on the right side of the line. Wentz calling the signals. Back to pass. Looking. Fires right side. Looking for London. It was tipped by Robertson at the last second, so incomplete. Brings up 4th down, and that'll bring out Cade York for the field goal attempt. On the season, York 24 of 31 in the field goal department. This one looks to be from about 30 yards. Good snap, hold, kick on the way, and good. So the Knights, the 6th seed in the East, with a 10-0 lead here on the road at Birmingham. And you can hear some of the boos from the Birmingham fans. York preparing to kick off. Turpin ready to receive. The kickoff sails through the end zone. Touchback. Jacoby Brissett, last 2 drives. Want to forget those. Both ended in interceptions and scores by the visitors. 2 tight end formation in for Birmingham. Brissett's going to pass. Short out to Bryant. He's to the 25. Cuts back outside to the 30. Gibson pushes him out of bounds. We have an injured Knight. Campbell heading to the sideline. Pickup of 3 for the tight end Bryant. That's got to help boost the confidence of Jacoby Brissett there, making a completion and it going to a player in the same uniform. Play action. Brissett's going to throw again. Over the middle. Completes Jefferson at the 40. Tackled immediately by Brown. Pickup of 13. First and 10 Americans. Quarterback, you got to have amnesia. Can't think about those previous bad plays as Brissett goes back to pass again. Plenty of time to throw. Over the middle. Incomplete. Brown, the nickelback, closely guarding Jefferson there. Brings up 2nd and 10. Clock stops with 12:43 to go in the second quarter. Americans trail 10-0 in this one. Americans line up in a trips right formation. Johnson, the tight end, in the slot on the left side. Brissett sets the pass, looking near side for Johnson. Incomplete. Bell dives at the last moment trying to make the interception. Juwan Johnson, he was listed as probable. He was dealing with a knee injury from the last game. Made it through pregame warmups, and he's out there playing. Couldn't get to the pass, though. It's 3rd and 10. Four wide receiver set out there for Birmingham. Brissett sets to throw. Plenty of time. Over the middle. Completes it to Williams at midfield. Into London territory. Bland with a stop. He has a pickup of 12, first down. Brissett, it seems like, gaining confidence with each and every successful throw now. Pressure coming up the middle. Brissett stands in the pocket, throws, looking for Chase, but incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Brissett over the middle, completes it to Johnson near the 35. Bell with the tackle. 11-yard pickup. And the Americans moving the ball into London territory. Hubbard back into the game at running back. I formation behind Brissett. The give is to Hubbard. Sweeps right. Pickup of 3 yards. Brought down by Simmons at the London 33. Hubbard checks back out of the game. Brissett under center. Back to pass. Fires near side. Completes it to Chase at the 25. Tries to get around one man. Brown finally brings him down at the London 23. Pickup of 10. 10th play of the drive coming up. Hubbard back into the game at running back. London trying to match those substitutions. Hubbard gets the ball off tackle right. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Stopped by Simmons. Brings up 2nd and 10. Hubbard, who normally is a backup to Swift, getting starting action today. He's going to take a screen pass there, trying to get to the 20-yard line, but cannot get past the line of scrimmage. And oh, Joey Bosa heading to the sideline. He is limping, cannot put any pressure on that left knee, and he is getting help to the sideline. That is, one of your two great defensive ends for London is now down. Jeffrey Simmons, number 98, will come over and take that spot. 3rd and 10, under 9 minutes to go. Birmingham, probably the best drive they've had all day, trying to come away with some points here. Brissett barking out the signals. Setting up to pass. All day to throw. Looking downfield for the end zone. Incomplete. Looking for Mike Williams. It is incomplete. Brings up 4th and 10. And out will come the field goal kicking unit. Cairo Santos, 29 of 31 on the season. Preparing to kick a 42-yard kick. Snap, hold, kick on the way. And Birmingham is on the scoreboard. They only trail by 7 after the 41-yard field goal by Cairo Santos. 8:43 to go until halftime. Raheem Mostert prepares to return Santos's kick. And the kick by Santos sails through the end zone. Touchback. London will start at their own 25. Near the midway point of the second quarter. Mostert will stay out there at running back. Wentz under center. Hands off to Mostert. Gets near the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Adderley with the tackle. Brings up 2nd and 10. McCaffrey back into the game at running back. Wentz transfers to the pistol. Back to pass. Short pass over the middle to Schultz. Picks up about 3. Adderley again with the tackle. Brings up 3rd and 7. Four wide receiver set in for the Knights. Wentz sets to pass. Has time. Throws near side to London. The rookie has it at the 35. Picks up the first down. Spun down by Robertson. First and 10. McCaffrey catches the screen pass. Penalty flag on the play. McCaffrey is brought down at the 40.
Holding offense. Number 70, 10-yard penalty.
Center Robert Hainsey called with the hold. And that'll put London back at his own 25. London struggling with that screenplay. Can't seem to get that one going today against that Birmingham defense. .6:40 to go until halftime. Knights lead it by 7, 10-3. Wentz in trouble, forced to scramble. Gets maybe a yard or two. Buckner with a stop. They're going to mark him down at the 27. Brings up 2nd and 18. Wentz to London at the 30. Tries to get around one man. Can't shake Robertson, though. Stops him after a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 14. Needs to get to the 45. Wentz back to pass. Looking. Going for it to Diggs at the 45. He's to the 50. There's a flag on the play. Ramsey with the tackle inside Birmingham territory.
Offsetting penalties.
Oh, they're going to reap. So both sides get caught with their hands in the cookie jar. So that play does not count. That 20-yard gain by Diggs. And you can see Diggs' mouth there. You've got to be kidding. Just watching that competition between Diggs and Ramsey, it's a great competition there between those two. Third and 14. Got to get to the 45 to get a first down. Drifts right. Wentz, and he's picked off by Robertson to the 30, the 25. Finally tripped up at the London 21. So turnover for London. And Birmingham with the ball just outside the red zone as we watch that play again on the replay machine. Wentz was feeling some pressure on the left. He moves right, he throws, and then throws it right into the arms of Amik Robertson. 5:05 to go here, second quarter. Birmingham looking to capitalize. "12 package in. One running back, 2 tight ends. Brissett back to pass. Fires. He was looking for the tight end Johnson, though, but they were not on the same page. Passes behind Johnson. Brings up 2nd and 10. Clock stops with just over 5 minutes. Hand off to Hubbard on 2nd and 10. Gets around the linebacker. He's to the 20. Gets near the 15. Key with the tackle. Pickup of 6 yards. Campbell just whiffed on him in the backfield. Thought he had him for a loss. But instead, Hubbard with the 6-yard gain. They'll bring up 3rd and 4 at the London 15. Boy, Birmingham would really love to get a touchdown here and not have to settle for the field goal. Brissett. Back to pass. All day to throw. Over the middle. Oh. Chase over the fingertips of Chase. Brissett's just a little off target today. Brings up 4th and 4. And Cairo Santos for another field goal attempt. Try to pull the Americans to within 4 points. Snap, hold, kick on the way, and good. 33-yard attempt successful by Santos. 4:06 to go here in the second quarter. And the Americans chipping away at the lead here. They trail 10-6. So turnovers proving to be costly for both squads. Points being scored upon them. As Santos' kick is going to sail through the end zone again for another touchback. London will start their own 25. Make sure to stick with us at halftime. Of course, we're going to do first half highlights and statistics, preview the Memphis-San Diego game, and special announcement, continuing with our nominations for our Gridiron Awards. Today it's the Coach of the Year nominations, so make sure to stay tuned for that. First and 10, London at its own 25. Jumped out to a 10-0 lead. Pitch right to McCaffrey. Stopped by Nwosu at the line of scrimmage. Both clubs struggling to run the ball here. Knights 10 carries, 35 yards. The Americans 8 carries, 22 yards. From the pistol, Wentz. Gonna throw. Incomplete, but there's that's pass interference.
Pass interference, defense. Number 33, 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And Cobb was screaming for that pass interference penalty, and he gets it. So automatic first down. Ball will be placed at the London 30. 3:22 to go until halftime. London with a 10-6 lead. Wentz's pass deflected by Ramsey. Looking for Diggs. So Ramsey wins that particular battle in the war going on between him and Diggs. Second and 10. The screen to McCaffrey. Tackled by Elliott and a loss of 3. I think Sean Payton needs to throw that play out of the playbook. It's not working. Brings up 3rd and 13. Wentz with time. Throws near side. Intended for Diggs. Ramsey. Great coverage there. So it brings up 4th and long. And London forced to punt. Stonehouse gets the punt away. Turpin from his own 15. Nope. Called the fair catch. Ball the Birmingham 14. Sorry about that. Had this Tyrannosaurus Rex arm. You couldn't see. But he did call for fair catch, the back judge said. 2:24 to go here until halftime. Both teams with their full complements of timeouts. Six seed versus the 3 seed. 3 seed is 34 and 15 all time in the current playoff setup, which began back in 2000 as Brissett completes the pass to Jefferson. Pickup of 9 yards. And they're not going to try to force a play there. They're going to let it run to the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Entertaining one here from Legion Field in Birmingham. On a mid-December 52-degree afternoon. 2nd and 1 from their 23. Birmingham trailing by 4 points. Gonna hand off to Hubbard, try to pick up that first down. Oh, that's gonna be close. Tackled by Mayo. They say he did have the first down. Birmingham trying to get personnel in and out very quickly. Brissett back to pass. Over the middle, completes it to Williams at the 35. Second effort, finally gets to about the 38. Pick up a 14. No huddle offense now for Birmingham. Brissett prepares to throw. Checks down to Godwin. He's to the 40. Trying to get out of bounds at about the 43. Clock stops with a minute 13. What a smart play there by Godwin. 2nd and 5. Brissett just reached the 100-yard mark. 12 completions, 23 attempts, 105 yards. That's Godwin's first catch of the afternoon. Brissett, calm, cool, and collected as he comes up to the line. Back to pass. Checks down to Johnson near midfield. He's trying to race to get out of bounds, but stretches to get the first down. Cannot get out of bounds. They've got to hurry. From the Birmingham 48. Brissett throws, completes it to Jefferson, inside London territory near the 45. Tackled by Peterson. Under a minute to go. Trying to hold on to those timeouts for as long as they can. Brissett surveys the field. Throws, completes to Williams at the 35. Finally brought down at the 33. And Doug Peterson wants a timeout. Clock stops with 36 seconds left in the first half. You can tell Brissett's really getting into the groove here. These last couple of drives. They are in field goal territory for Santos and would pull within one. Five wide receivers set in for Birmingham. Motion to the far side. Brissett with 36 seconds left in the first half. Gonna throw long. Incomplete. Looking for Godwin, but Johnson breaks it up. 30 seconds left on the clock. Second down. Brissett fires to Chase near the 25. Gets to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Birmingham. Brown made the last gasp chance to tackle him but could not hang on. 33-yard touchdown pass by Jacoby Brissett to Jamarr Chase, and the Americans take the lead late in the first half. So as we watch the play develop again, great pass by Brissett, but watch Jamarr Chase. Gets by one man, two, and then Brown at the last second tries to make that last tackle at the one, but Chase is into the end zone. Santos on for the point after. And to the right. Missed it. So 24 seconds left. Birmingham, though, takes the lead. A lot more happy faces on that sideline than there was at the beginning of the second quarter. Santos is going to kick it deep. Mostert's going to bring it out from the end zone. East of the 10, the 20, 25. Finally stopped at the 27. 16 seconds left. London will get the ball to start the second half. So we're going to see a kneel down here by London. And then both teams will head to the dressing room. And a good first half of football that are probably the best we've seen so far of the wild card games. The Americans with a 12-10 lead at the half. London will get the ball to start the third quarter. We're going to take a quick timeout. Make sure to stay tuned for some great halftime festivities. We'll see you back here in just a few moments. You're watching WFL Wildcard Weekend on the Replay Sports Channel. We've reached halftime here in the Eastern Wildcard game between the London Knights and the Birmingham Americans. And we have an entertaining one so far between the 6th seed and the 3 seed in the East. Take you to those halftime highlights. London jumped out first. Wentz 16-yard touchdown pass to Sims late in the first quarter, made it 7-0. Got the ball courtesy of a Brissett interception. And then Brissett gave him another gift. Hey, it's the holiday season. Second interception set up York's 29-yard field goal early in the second quarter. But so far, that's been the extent of the Knights scoring. It has been all Birmingham since about midway in the second quarter, as you can see there. As we mentioned earlier, Gridiron Awards will take place the night before Pantheon Bowl 22. We've already announced the Rookie of the Year nominations and Defensive Player of the Year nominations. We have 2 left. Coach of the Year nominations and Offensive Player of the Year nominations. We're going to go ahead and do the Coach of the Year nominations now. And for the second time in consecutive seasons, Todd Bowles from the Las Vegas Outlaws. 12-2 last year, 13-1 this year for Todd Bowles. Kevin Stefanski, Mexico City. We got to see him leading the Aztecs to victory yesterday. Led the Aztecs to a 10-4 record this season. They'll be playing at St. Louis next week in the Divisional Round. And of course, the game you're watching now, Doug Peterson, in his first year at the helm of the Americans, led them to a 9-5 record. Nominated for Coach of the Year. Again, the Gridiron Awards the night before Pantheon Bowl 22. Don't want to miss that. And for our soccer fans out there, second leg of our semifinals. You probably saw the scores on the sports sticker at the bottom. Feyenoord will play host to AC Milan, and Steaua Bucharest playing host to Ajax to decide the 2 teams who will move forward in our Classic Soccer Champions League tournament. So both teams heading back out on the field as we get ready to start the second half of our game between London and Birmingham. Again, so glad you could join us here on the Replay Sports channel on YouTube. Be sure to hit like and subscribe if you love the content that we're producing. Would love to hear from you as well. So back out on the field, London to receive second half kickoff. And another Santos kickoff goes through the end zone. Carson Wentz, 12 of 23, 91 yards, a touchdown and an interception in the first half. 1 running back, 2 tight end formation. Wentz to pass on first down, and that one's too far ahead of Schultz. Adderley dives for kind of a desperate attempt at an interception, but it falls incomplete. 125 yards in total offense for London versus 185 for Birmingham in the first half. Empty backfield for Wentz on 2nd and long. Passes over the middle, completes it to London at the 31. Robertson with the tackle. Gain of 6 brings up 3rd and 4. London 5 of 9 on 3rd downs in the first half. Birmingham just 1 of 5. Wentz with time to throw, looking, throws topside to Cobb, and he's going to be well short of the first down. Hit and stopped by Watson. Just a pickup of 1, and it'll bring up 4th and 3. Stonehouse. Fumble. We'll see who's got the ball. And it looks like it's picked up by Birmingham. Turpin bobbled it at the 12, but he's able to recover his own fumble. So it's officially a 56-yard punt by Stonehouse. They'll mark the ball at the 11. Wilson drilled him and separated Turpin from the ball, but Birmingham hangs on to it. They'll mark him at the 12. 12-yard line, 13:34, just underway here in the second half. Americans with a 12-10 lead over the Knights. Brissett to throw on first down, completes it to Bryant near the 20. Campbell brings him down, pickup of 8. Brissett, 17 of 29, 170 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Brissett looking near side, completes to Jefferson at the 30. He's got the first down. Peterson with the tackle. Pickup of 10. Birmingham, recognized by many around the league as having probably the most talented trio of wide receivers: Justin Jefferson, Jamarr Chase, and Chris Godwin. Mark the ball at the Birmingham 30. And off to Hubbard into the right side of the line, gets near the 33, tackled by Campbell, pickup of 3. Hubbard getting the start tonight. DeAndre Swift, the starting running back, out with a shoulder injury. Hubbard will get the handoff again. This time he'll penetrate the left side. And he is stopped after a gain of 1. It'll bring up 3rd and 6. Four wide receiver set in for Birmingham on 3rd down. Brissett in trouble. Fires the last moment, completes it to Jefferson. Near the 45, he's got a first down. Brissett stuck with it. Fires a bullet to Jefferson. As we watch that play again on the instant replay machine. First and 10 from the Birmingham 44. Americans lead by 2, 12-10. And off to Hubbard, past the 45. Tackled by Hamilton at the 47. Under 10 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Give to Hubbard again. Penalty flag as he reaches midfield. Tackled by Crosby at the 49.
Illegal motion. Offense number 1. 5-yard penalty.
Well, looks like Jamarr Chase lined up in the wrong spot there, so it'll be a 5-yard penalty. Makes it 2nd and 12. Brings the ball back to the Birmingham 42. Brissett's pass.
Pass interference. Defense number 3, automatic First down.
So Brown called for the pass interference. They'll make it 1st and 10. Ball at the Birmingham 49. .12 to go in quarter number 3. Brissett. Fumble. Who's got it? So Brissett went to throw, and that was picked off. Phillips picked off the ball. Fumbles it. McClinchy gets it back for Birmingham. So it does count, though, as Brissett's 3rd interception of the day. My goodness. The delay here, London head coach Sean Payton trying to get an explanation from referee Clay Martin, and Sean Payton is not happy. .909 to go here, 3rd quarter. Birmingham gets the ball back. It's basically like a brand new possession. Them's the breaks, kids. Hand off to Hubbard into the right side of the line. Pickup of 6, tackled by Phillips of the 49. Bizarre series of events on that previous play. Brissett throws over the middle, looking for Jefferson. Peterson nearly has a pick, but he cannot hang on. They'll bring up 3rd and 4. Five wide receivers set in for Birmingham. Brissett under pressure, fires, near side, in and out of the hands of Godwin. Godwin, we forgot to mention earlier, started the week with some knee issues, but was moved up to probable by Friday, and is playing today. So 4th and 4. Doug Peterson decides to send out the punting unit. Way gets the kickoff, aiming for the sideline in the near side. Inside the 15, near the 10. And it'll be marked out of bounds at the London
Offsides,
12.
Defense.
Oh,
5-yard penalty.
wait a second. Defensive end Max Crosby jumped off sides, and it's a fresh set of downs for Birmingham. You thought Sean Payton was upset before. He is really, really angry now. So Birmingham will hang on to the ball. They have it just inside London territory. 8 minutes, 4 seconds left to go. 3rd quarter. Americans lead it by 2. Hubbard into the right side of the line. Maybe picks up 1. Stopped by Key at the 45. Nearing the halfway point of the 3rd quarter. Doug Peterson trying to conserve Hubbard as best as possible. They don't have a lot there at backup after Hubbard. If something happens to him, as Brissett drifts to the right, tosses a short pass to Johnson, gets out of bounds, but it's a loss of 2. Bring up 3rd and 11, ball at the London 47. Brissett with time, looking, fires near side, intended for Turpin, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th and 11. Wade trying to punt the ball away again. No doubt aiming for the sideline. Gets the punt away. And this one's not a good kick. Makes it to about the 21, and that's it. A punt of 26 yards by Tress Way. And London will start from their own 21. 6.5 minutes to go here. 3rd quarter. Knights only trail by 2, 12-10. London, first playoff appearance since 2021. McCaffrey off tackle right, gets to about the 25. And it has been the thing with London, if you've followed the league over the past couple of years, London having a great regular season and then struggle in the postseason. But now, having the struggles that they have had in recent years in the regular season, they did win a playoff game 2 years ago. McCaffrey will line up on the right side as a wide receiver. Six and a half minutes to go. Wentz drifts right, checks down to London near the 26. No gain. Brings up 3rd and 5. That front 4 of Birmingham really putting the pressure on Wentz. Third and 5. Need to get to the London 31. Wentz throws incomplete. Looking for London, but it was way over his head. And the Knights go 3 and out. Stonehouse boots this one away. Turpin catches it. Fumble. Had to see who has it. And it's recovered by London. So Turpin, 2 consecutive fumbles on punt return attempts. But this time, London recovers at the Birmingham 18. 5:04 to go in the 3rd quarter. And Birmingham has reached the red zone. And if you're keeping score at home, folks, Birmingham has committed 4 turnovers in this game. Knights, trips left formation. McCaffrey, the lone running back. Wentz under center. Penalty flag before he can get the playoff.
Encroachment, defense. Number 91, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
These self-inflicted wounds as Hendrickson called for the encroachment. Moves the ball up 5 yards to the Birmingham 13. Knights remain in trips left formation. Wentz back to pass. Gonna throw for the corner of the end zone. Complete to Diggs. Touchdown, London. He catches that one over Jalen Ramsey. And with 4:56 left to go in the third quarter, the Knights retake the lead. Let's watch that again. Little fade route to the corner of the end zone. And Diggs gets the jump on Ramsey. That has been a awesome battle to watch between those two gifted athletes. London's going to try to go for 2 here. Make it a 6-point ball game. McCaffrey lines up as a wide receiver, near side. Wentz back to pass, looking for McCaffrey in the near side of the end zone, but they cannot bring it in. So it'll remain a 4-point lead for London, 16-12, just under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. So as it stands now, London, if they can pull off the upset, they would be the team going to Tampa to take on the Bandits. Toronto would travel to Paris to take on the Legends. York prepares to kick off to Turpin. Turpin takes it from his own 1. He's to the 10, the 15, the 20. Look out. Near sideline, 30. Finally, the committee, led by Wilson, just gang tackles him at the 33. A 31-yard return by Turpin. 4:49 to go here, third quarter. We've just seen the ebbs and waves in this game. Two touchdowns so far in the night for Carson Wentz. As Hubbard take the handoff. Tries to penetrate that right side of the line, but Bell tackles him for a loss. Ball be placed at the Birmingham 32. "52 degrees here at kickoff. Clear, no wind, no precipitation. Try to say that right. Great football weather. Set back to pass on 2nd and 11. Completes the pass to Chase at the 35. Tackled by Brown immediately. Oh, and then Amos Adams heading to the sideline. Holding on to his right hand. So it's either a digit or his wrist or something there, so he can get some help. Third and 7 coming up for Birmingham. 5 wide receiver set for the Americans. Brissett back to pass. Looking. Fires downfield. And it's tipped away by Bland. Williams was the intended receiver. And the Americans go 3 and out. Tressway back out again to punt. We've had a lot of exciting moments so far in the return department. See what happens here. Mostert gets away from 1 man at the 15, finally stopped at the 20. Make that Sims. I'm sorry. Sims the return man for punts. Finally stopped at the London 21. 3:50 to go here, third quarter. The Knights back on top, 16-12. 6 seed hasn't won over a 3 seed since 2020. Washington Federals defeated the Orlando Apollos by a score of 34-21. Could history be repeating itself? Give us to McCaffrey into the right side of the line, and loses a yard. Didn't get anything. McCaffrey's carried the ball 6 times, has only picked up 15 yards. He's caught 1 pass and lost 3 yards on that. So just 12 combined yards from the talented athlete from Stanford. Wentz forced to scramble, and he is sacked. Buckner with the sack. Buckner tied for the team lead with Hendrick with 8 sacks during the season. That'll push London back to their 18-yard line, and it'll bring up 3rd and 13. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Penalty flag is Wentz looking for London.
Encroachment defense. Number 99, 5-yard penalty.
Buckner took a step over the line, so that'll give London some relief. It'll be 3rd and 8 instead of 3rd and 13. On 3rd and 8, Wentz fires quickly out toward Diggs, but he leaps and cannot bring it down. Stops the clock with 2:22 to go here in the third quarter, and it'll bring up 4th down and the punting unit for the Knights. Turpin back deep to return. Stonehouse standing at about his own 10. Gets the punt away. Sure, the special team coordinators have been talking about ball security, especially to Mr. Turpin. There's a fumble. There's another fumble. 3 fumbles in a row there for Turpin. Robertson picks it up and returns it to the Birmingham 37. That is 3 consecutive fumbles by Robert Turpin. Amazing. The league outlawed us a substance called stickum a long time ago. I'm sure Robert Turpin would be interested in bringing that back, especially today. Goodness. Every punt return, kick return is going to be a spectacle. It's going to be one you got to hold your breath, depending on the team you're rooting for. .2:17 to go in an interesting third quarter. Hubbard gets the handoff. Goes around the right side. Crosby wraps his arms around him after a 3-yard gain. Penalties have been piling up in this quarter. Birmingham with 5 penalties for 42 yards. I'm sorry, London with 5 penalties, 42 yards. Birmingham 7 penalties for 40 yards. Brissett fires downfield into London territory, but that was nearly picked off by Peterson. Peterson already has 1 interception today. Led the league in interceptions during the regular season. I'll bring up 2nd and 3. Wide receiver set. Brissett, pressure, gets rid of it to Jefferson. He's got the first down. There might be a late hit here on the quarterback.
Roughing the passer, defense. Number 98, 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
And Max Crosby, it's kind of hard to... He goes all out on every play. Hitting the brakes, it's kind of hard for him to do. So that puts Birmingham into London territory. Ball will be spotted at the London 37, minute 24 to go. Birmingham on the move.
False start. Offense. Number 52, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
And Humphrey, the Birmingham center, gets caught with pumping the ball there. Big no-no. I'll move him back to the London 42. Big 1st and 15. Set with plenty of time, completes it to Godwin at the 35, tackled immediately by Johnson. Godwin with the 2nd catch of the night. Ball will be marked at the London 34. I'll bring up 2nd and 7. Under 2 minutes left to go in a unique third quarter. Started off quickly and then started to slow down. And off to Hubbard, left side of the line, trying to get near the 30. Gains 4 yards, Campbell with the tackle. 3rd and 3. Birmingham looks like they have time to get one more play off. From the pistol. And no, they won't get the play off. We have 15 minutes left in this one. A close game between the Knights, who have 16 points, and the Americans with 12. Birmingham facing a very important 3rd and 3 when we come back. You're watching WFL 2023 Wildcard Weekend here on the Replay Sports Channel. We'll be back in just a moment. This telecast is copyrighted by the WFL for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the WFL's consent is prohibited. Wildcard Weekend concludes with the 4th and final game later this afternoon. The Memphis Fleet taking on the Memphis Express taking on the San Diego Fleet later this afternoon. I was in my big announcer voice and then I flubbed it up. Sorry about that. So that'll be the last game of Wildcard Weekend, and then we move into the Divisional Round. Matchups are beginning to shape up here, so don't miss it. All right, we're going to take a look at the third quarter statistics. London did all the scoring in the third quarter. Wentz 13-yard touchdown pass to Diggs late in the third quarter, but the 2-point conversion failed. So that's how we ended up with the score 16-12. Taking a look at the third quarter statistics, Birmingham with the impressive 251 yards in total offense. Red zone. Four visits in the red zone for London. They have scored on at least 3 occasions. Birmingham just the 1 visit so far, but they did score. Third down conversion starting to get a little bit better for the Birmingham Americans, and very close, very near even on time of possession. So the bad, the turnovers. Birmingham with 4, the kick return area that is definitely an area that has to improve. Penalties, 6 for London, 8 for Birmingham. Rushing game, both clubs are not running the game very well, very effectively. So the X factor, who do we look for to be the star, be the person that we remember when we look back 5-10 years ago as the player of the game who took their team to the divisional round of the playoffs? We will have to see. We got 15 more minutes to go here. But first, Birmingham needs to get through a 3rd and 3. Five wide receiver set. Brissett lines up the throw. Godwin at the 20, 15, 10. Finally, gang tackled by Clark and Phillips. 21-yard gain for Chris Godwin. They'll mark him down at the 9, and it is 1st and goal, Americans. As we watch that play again, just the great play we're seeing from that Birmingham offensive line. All day they're giving Brissett that clean pocket that you see. So it brings up 1st and goal at the London 9. Just underway here in the 4th quarter. And London saw something they didn't like. Either wrong personnel or the setup wasn't right. So Jalen Phillips calls the timeout. Just a reminder, the game, when we're done here, we'll take you across the country, out west, to California. San Diego Fleet, 9-5, taking on the 8-6 Memphis Express. The Express, however, will be without Lamar Jackson. Injured his collarbone a little bit earlier in the second half of the season. Looked like he was all set to go. Wanted to give it a shot. Again, the understanding there was that the Express still had an opportunity to win the Central Division over St. Louis, but does injure the collarbone. So in his spot will be Mitch Trubisky. Trubisky has played a lot of games in the second half of the season with some mixed results. So I'm sure Mitch is probably warming up, but he can get little glimpses of this game and see how well Brissett is hanging in there. You know, maybe not think about the 3 interceptions, but the fact that they're down by 4 early in the 4th and has thrown a touchdown, that could be cause for celebrating. Winner of that game will be playing number 1 West seed team, the Las Vegas Outlaws. Timeout over. Play called in, and Brissett brings the offense up to the line. From the pistol, Brissett, quick toss to Chase inside the 5. Touchdown. He gets by his defender and then launches himself into the end zone. Second touchdown of the day for Jacoby Brissett. As we watch that one again on the replay machine, Brissett wasn't waiting too long. by 2. Santos will kick 1. Oh, that one's just inside the upright. So with 14:29 to go here in quarter number 4, the Americans now have a 3-point lead. These two teams have a postseason history, but you got to go back to 2011. Birmingham defeated London 17-10 in a wild card game here at Legion Field. Again, Doug Peterson in his first season as the head coach and a nominee for Coach of the Year. Santos's kickoff goes through the end zone. And London will start from their own 25. London trails by 3. It still has plenty of time to go here in this game. So glad to have you joining us watching this game. Penalty
Ball
flag.
Start. Offense. Number 65, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
And Lane Johnson gets caught with the slight move there. Johnson dealing with an issue of sore ribs. He's got the padding on underneath to help cushion and protect his ribs. Told reporters and the media availability today nothing was going to prevent him from missing this. First and 15. Oh, they're trying the screen again to McCaffrey. Bad throw, incomplete. Wentz, 7 bad passes. I think all of them were screen attempts to McCaffrey. It just, guys, that play is not working. Brings up second and 15. 14:26 left to go in the fourth quarter. Tear that page out of the playbook. Pass complete to Diggs. Ramsey with immediate tackle at the 23. Pickup of 3 for Diggs. Diggs now with 6 catches, 58 yards. Brings up 3rd and 12. On 3rd and 12, Wentz with time, gonna check underneath the London. There's a fumble, and I believe Birmingham has it. Yes, Adderley with the recovery. Ball was caught by London. Robertson with the hit, the punch out. Adderley with the recovery. Third turnover by London, 7th turnover by both teams combined. 13:43 to go here in the fourth quarter. Americans at the London 24, opportunity to increase their lead. Give us to Hubbard. Swings around left side near the 20. Another fumble. Who has it? Clay Martin and some other officials pull some bodies away. And Jamarr Chase comes up with the ball. So Americans have the ball at the 20, pick up a 4. So defense is there, doing that routine where you try to punch, use that uppercut and punch the ball out, and it's working. Yeah, it's dry out there. There's no rain, no mist. It's a clear day, and the players nowadays they wear those gloves. And they've got the tacky material on them. So a lot of this, I think, is just not tucking them away properly, using the forearm, the biceps. Brissett completes it to Chase. Tackled immediately by Peterson near the 15. That'll be a pickup of 4. Brings up 3rd and 2 for the Americans. Brissett. Going back to pass. Drifts right. Throws. And that got deflected by Brown. Pass was intended for Chase, but Brown had a shot at it and dropped it. Clock stops with 12:11 left. And it'll be field goal time. Cairo Santos. So we're looking from 33 yards away. Snap, hold, kick on its way. Good. So Birmingham extends their lead to 6, 22-16 on the 34-yard kick by Santos. And just double checking to make sure how many kicks that's been for him today. 1, 2, 3. 3 field goal kicks for Santos today. .12:08 to go in quarter number 4. Tampa Bay and Paris all eagerly awaiting who they will face. The game ends like this. Birmingham traveling to Paris, Toronto. Justin Herbert with another showdown against the veteran Tom Brady. That one will be fun to watch. Santos boots another rocket. That one bounces and ends up in the first section there. And it'll be starting field position at the London 25 for the Knights. Knights still plenty of time to come back. But turnovers and penalties plagued really both teams, and just figuring out how to move the ball down the field. Give us to McCaffrey on first down. He's a 26 penalty.
Holding. Offense. Number 5. 10-yard penalty.
And the rookie wide receiver Drake London gets called. Back him up 10 yards. 8 penalty of the night, 72 yards. Ball be placed at the London 15. From the pistol, Wentz throws a short out to Everett, near the 15. But it's a loss of 1. Adderley with the stop. Knights are moving backwards here. Trailing by 4. Trailing by 6, sorry. Wentz throws near side for Sims, but Sims drops it. They'll bring up 3rd and 21. Knights need to reach their own 35 to get a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, drifting right. Wentz directing traffic, but that's going to nobody in a white shirt. Throwing into coverage there, just nothing but blue shirts. So Knights go 3 and out, forced to punt again. Stonehouse standing at his own goal line. Gets the punt away. Turpin will call for the fair catch at his own 25. Smart move after some of the previous misadventures he's had on his last couple of returns. 11:08 left to go. Birmingham lead it by 6. Jacoby Brissett getting better and better as the game moves along. Brissett to pass on first down. Completes it to Jefferson near the 33. Tackled by Brown to pick up a 7 yards. Kenny Pickett, the first round pick by Birmingham. He is here tonight. He's up in the owner's box watching the game. Again, wishing he could be down there playing. But if the result holds and he's cleared to play, he will be on the plane to go to Europe and take on the Paris Legends next week. He was brought in to replace a departed Baker Mayfield. That's Hubbard, one of his best runs of recent times. 8-yard pickup and a first down. Approaching the 10-minute mark. Brissett brought in as a veteran quarterback. He's been a veteran backup, traveled around the league, Detroit, Memphis, and now here. Play action. Brissett looking to launch it. Complete to Jefferson, the London 40. He's to the 35. Clark finally trips him up at the 33. And for Justin Jefferson, that's his 10th reception of the game. 111 yards in receiving yardage. Big play for the Americans. As we watch that again, Brissett's just seeming to get better and better as the game goes along. Confidence level going up. Ball's at the London 33. 9.5 minutes to go. Birmingham looking to apply the coup de grace. Start practicing some of the French ahead of next week. Hand off again to Hubbard. Gets to about the 29, a 4-yard gain. Hubbard now 19 carries, 57 yards. Brissett in trouble. Fires. Jefferson inside the 20 to the 15, where he's tackled by Brown. 14-yard pickup. 11 catches, 125 yards. By the former LSU Tiger. .806 to go. Inside the red zone. Trips left for the Americans from the 15. Brissett back to pass. Throwing for the end zone. Incomplete. I think Brown was the nearest player, and he wears the London Knights uniform. I think that might have been intended for Jefferson, but again, Brown was guarding some real estate there. Brings up 2nd and 10. 7.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Americans will line up in a trip right formation this time. Brissett back to pass. Up to the top side to Godwin. Pickup of 2. Ball be marked at the London 13. Crucial 3rd and 8 coming up for Birmingham and really, in essence, for London. London needs to get a stop here. Hold them to a field goal. Four wide receivers set. Man in motion to the far side. Brissett back to pass. Fires downfield. Peterson cannot come away with the interception at the goal line. So it'll bring up 4th and 8. And field goal time for Cairo Santos.
False start. Offense, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 4th down.
Before he can get that one away, so they can move the ball back 5 yards. Santos will try it again. This time from 36. Up and away. It's good. So with 6:43 left to play, Birmingham with a 9-point lead over London. Next broadcast will be the Memphis-San Diego game. And then probably before we start the divisional round, we'll get in the second leg of our classic soccer. And I do promise, we have another baseball replay starting. I'm going to get to that first Saturday game of the week between the Cardinals and the Cubs. So it is coming, I promise. Santos preparing to kick off to Mostert. Things are about to get interesting here for London as the kickoff sails through the end zone for a touchback. I think Mostert's had maybe one or two kick returns, and that's been it. Knights have only 2 timeouts left, plus the 2-minute warning. Need to score twice. Tell you, this Birmingham crowd has been like the 12th man to these Americans. As Wentz's pass to London is complete, but it's only a pickup of a yard. Robertson doggedly determined that he wasn't going to get more. Wentz back to pass. Over the middle, completes it to Everett at the 31. Just his second catch of the day. Pickup of 6 brings up 3rd and 3. Birmingham fans are to their feet, chanting defense. Try to make things loud for the London offense. 5 wide receiver offense in for London. Less than 6 minutes to go. The pass by Wentz nearly intercepted by Robertson. It'll bring up 4th and 3. Sean Payton's having a serious discussion there with Carson Wentz near the sideline about possibly going for it here. No team has gone for it on 4th down so far today. And that's going to be the consensus. They're going to go for it. 5 minutes left to go in a playoff game. Down by 9. Unless they're faking it and try to get an offsides or an encroachment call here. So, going forward on 4th and 3. Legion Field fans trying to make as much noise as possible. Under pressure, Wentz gets the ball away to the tight end Everett, who picks up the first down and then gets nailed by Adderley. Wentz was also hit on the throw, but there's no call for roughing the passer. A point head coach Sean Payton is really, really frustrated about. But it is 1st down. The drive continues. 5:09 left to go. Wentz shaking off the hit, throws, deflected by Watson, incomplete. Clock stops with 4:31. On 2nd and 10, short pass up top for Cobb, and then Cobb drops it. Second drop of the day for Randall Cobb. It'll bring up 3rd and 10, under 4.5 minutes to go. Five wide receivers set in for London. Wentz throws, completes to Pringle at the 40. Close to the first down marker. Did he get it? No, they're going to mark him back a ways. It says knee touchdown after a gain of 7. So the ball will be marked back at the London 42. It is 4th and 3. No need to debate. They're going to go for it. 4th and 3. London 42. 4:24 to go here. Either win or go home. Five wide receiver set. Man in motion to the near side. Wentz in trouble. Sacked. Penalty flag. Hold on.
Further, offense. Number
They're going to decline it.
10-yard penalty.
So Wentz is blasted by Trey Hendrickson. And it's a turnover on downs. And 3:45 to go, and Birmingham is a step closer to advancing to the next playoff round. Birmingham has lost their last 3 playoff games. You have to go back to the 2015 Pantheon Bowl to note their last playoff victory. Eight years ago. Birmingham in the I formation. 3:45 to go. Give us to Hubbard in the right side. Hamilton gets him behind the line. Be a loss of 2. Birmingham will take their time to run a play. Birmingham did not play Paris this season, but it will be Birmingham traveling across the Atlantic if this scoreline holds up. Give us to Hubbard, penetrating that right line, gets to about the 35. Pickup of 6. Gibson with a stop at the 34. And boy, those dejected faces there on the London sideline. A scrappy bunch of players. started the season 0-3. At the midway point of the season, they were 2-5. And then they reel off a 4-3 second half. And of course, a lot of that attributed to making the changes at quarterback. Mills had been the starter. They go back to the veteran Carson Wentz. But things are starting to come back together for them. Christian McCaffrey's healthy again. Got Stephon Diggs. Got a promising young wide receiver in Drake London. Good pieces on defense as Hubbard is tackled by Key at the 34, and that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. So a lot of pieces there for Sean Payton to work with. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Birmingham players on that far sideline starting to smile. They know trip across the pond to Paris is in the offing for them to take on Joe Burrow and the Paris Legends. 2-minute warning coming up. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back for the finale here in Legion Field. Watching WFL football Wildcard weekend on the Replay Sports Channel. So while we were away, the delay there was the kicking unit came out. Santos was thinking about maybe kicking a field goal, but that was vetoed by Doug Peterson. So they eventually punted, as you saw there. Not a good punt, but the Knights will start from their own 20. Minute 55 to go, 2 timeouts remaining. And they're going to have to move here quickly. Wentz, back to pass. Looking to go downfield. He's in trouble and he's hit. Hendrickson with the sack. Hendrickson gets his second sack of the day. Now push. London back to its own 12. Wentz looking to throw. Incomplete. Trying for Diggs. Wentz has had a lot of bad passes today. 9 that we're keeping track of here in the booth. So we have 3rd and 18. Over the middle, completes it to McCaffrey. Only 4 yards. Gonna have to hurry up though. It's 4th and 14. Gotta get to the 30. And the ball's deflected and almost intercepted by Robertson. So 57 seconds left, and that's going to do it for the London Knights. Well, I tell you, the way this game started, Jacoby Brissett was not smiling, but he is now. Americans will travel to Paris to take on the Legends next week. We'll have the days and times for you. London will use a timeout after the first kneel down. So looking at next week, Tampa Bay will be the Saturday game. They'll play Toronto in the Saturday game. And then Birmingham at Paris will be the Christmas Eve game. That'll be the early game. So Christmas Eve in Paris. The lucky people will pull that assignment. Brissett ready for another kneel down. See if London uses their last timeout. And they do. London has no more timeouts. You got to hand it to Jacoby Brissett. Kept his head about him. Even when there's the back-to-back interceptions, London jumping ahead to a 10-0 lead. No panic in the young man from NC State. Kneel down here on 3rd down. And They will let it run down. In fact, yeah, just take a... Can they take a delay a game here? Head coach Doug Peterson stand next to the side judge, and he's going to tell him when he wants to call the timeout, which he does, with 15 seconds left. This has been one of the more better entertaining games we've seen so far between the first two games we saw earlier. And of course, Memphis, San Diego coming up next. Final play for Birmingham. We're just going to plunge into the line there, try to eat up a few seconds there, which they do. 9 seconds left on the clock. And Wentz is coming out there with the offense. 5 wide receivers. They're not giving up yet. But this is, for all intents and purposes, over. Wentz is going to pass. Looking. Firing downfield. Incomplete. Trying to reach Diggs. Incomplete. 4 seconds left. Interesting to see who our game MVP will be. We'll show you that right after the final whistle. The pass is completed to Diggs, trying to get out of bounds, but will not happen. Final score here from Legion Field. Birmingham Americans 25, London Knights 16. The Birmingham Americans advance to the divisional round. First postseason win since the 2015 Pantheon Bowl. A lot to cheer about. MVP of the game, Mr. Robertson, cornerback. What a game he had. Take a look at his final numbers. 9 tackles, 2 deflections, a forced fumble, and an interception. Great game for him. Some of the final numbers of the other players. Jacoby Brissett, 30 of 51, 291 yards. Had the 3 interceptions, but threw for 2 touchdowns. Carson Wentz, 25 of 48, 151 yards. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, was sacked 3 times. Hubbard, filling in for DeAndre Swift, 22 carries, 61 yards. Justin Jefferson, 11 receptions for 125 yards. Jamarr Chase had 2 touchdown receptions. Drake London, 9 catches for 41 yards. Cairo Santos, 4 for 4 in the field goal department. 2 sacks by Hendrickson. So the Americans will move on. The Knights will pack up and get on a plane and head back across the ocean to London and start planning for next year. Again, we have one more game coming up for you. That's Memphis at San Diego. No Lamar Jackson for Memphis. Mitch Trubisky will be the starting quarterback in that game. So this has been Glenn Walker. Thanking you so much again for watching the Wildcard weekend here for the WFL on the Replay Sports Channel. You guys have a great rest of your day.